and then I was too polite. Okay, let's get started. March it out. Ooh, that's loud. Good. Take this to wider march right here. Good. Back together. All right. Step and kick. Here we go. In 3, 2, step and kick right here. Good. Let's go. High knees. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. High knees. Good. Let's go back to kicking our bums in. 3, 2, kick our bums across with those arms. Good. Take it to a march in 3, 2, 1. March it out. Good. Take it wide. Back together. All right. Let's boxer shuffle this right here. Take those arms up, back and around. Good. Roll those shoulders forward. Good. Swimmer hugs right here. Hi. Good. March it out in 3, 2, march it here. Good. Take it wide. Awesome. All right. Tap it out right here. Tap this here. All right. Take that reach across our body. So tap it out. Good. March it out in 3, 2. March it here. We're going to go 2 knees, 2 kicks. I missed my beat, but we're going to do it anyways. In 3, 2, 2 knees right here. 2 kicks. Good. Reach it up. Pull it back. Awesome. Let's go. March it here in 3, 2. March it here. Shake that out. All right. We'll get you some weights here. These are 8s here. We need some. Is there another 10? What happened to my other 10? Huh. Okay, we're gonna start. So we're doing an SCR. So strength, low impact cardio, and then recovery. So a minute 30. So we're gonna start first with a lunge. Center myself here. With a lunge, clean, squat, thrust, and then we'll switch. Lunge, clean, squat, thrust. All right, here we go. 1 minute in 3, 2. Let's hit it here. Lunge, suitcase, clean to those shoulders, squat, press, and then switch it down. Lunge, clean. Yes. Alternate left to right. Squeeze into the bum. Belly button nice and tucked. Nice and controlled. Good. Drive through those heels. Squeeze. Breathe in. 20 seconds. Right here. In. 10. Here we go. In 5, Awesome, right here. All right, step up snatches. Alternatively, option A, the weights are in front of you. You're gonna step back to that plank, step up, snatch that up. Alternatives is just that squat and snatch. Squat, snatch, or just keep it to your shoulder for that clean. All right, here we go. 1 minute in 3, 2, go for it. Good. Squeeze into those glutes, belly button nice and tucked. Alternate left to right. Drive through those heels. Nice wide step coming up. Halfway, 30 seconds. Good. Here we go. 20. Belly button's nice and tucked. Here we go. Last 5. 3, 2. Awesome. 30 seconds. Hammer curls. Recovery in 3, 2. Double this up. Hammer curls right here. Squeeze that bum. Belly button's nice and tucked. Big breath in. Exhale out. Good. 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2. Awesome. Grab some water, ladies. We're going to do that all over again. Okay. Giving you the somewhat mandatory 30-second break. All right, so we're getting those lunges left to right, alternate through those lunges, and hit that clean squat and thruster. Here we go. 1 minute in 3, 2. Let's do it. Drive that knee down. Clean up. Squat, thrust right here. One big move. Good. Belly button's nice and tucked. Elbows are tucked. Get that nice core as we push from those shoulders. Good. 30 seconds. Right here. Good. Drive through that front heel. Last 10. In 3, 2. Nicely done. Right here. Step up or squat snatches. Here we go. In 3, 2. Go for it right here. Drive through that heel. Squeeze that bum as you drive up. Good, we got halfway, coming up, 30 seconds, right here. Really think that core. As we snatch up, everything tightens right up. Squeeze into that bum. Pull that belly button right in. Good. In 10. Here we go. 5, 3, 2. Awesome. 30-second recovery, bicep or hammer curl, sorry. 3, 2, hit it here. Good. Squeeze in, little flexion in those knees. Bums tight to protect that lower back. 10 seconds. Right here. In. 5, 3, 2, grab that water. We're moving on. Okay. We're gonna hit a staggered deadlift. So how we start our staggers, pivot out from that foot. We're gonna put our weight into that left foot, right foot is staggered. Deadlift, curl, press. Deadlift, curl, press. All right, hitting the same side for this full minute. We don't change position. In 3, 2, let's go right here. Hinge through those hips. Drive to the shoulders, curl and press. Lengthen right through that hamstring as we push those hips back. Squeeze into that bum. Good. 30 seconds right here. Keep everything nice and tight through that belly button. Good, we got 10 right here. Here we go, in 5, 3, 2, awesome. One weight comes down. We're gonna hold the weight down towards that floor. Down, down. Step it out. If we can touch the floor, great, but you just wanna get as deep as possible through there. Here we go. In 3, 2, so we're gonna tap out, out, step out. Good. Working those glutes, working those outer thighs. Core's nice and tight. We're doing this a little bit quicker for that low impact cardio. We are halfway. Woo, minute's a long time. Dig into those heels. 20. Woo! Burn it out. 10 right here. In 5, 3, 2, woo, right there. Nicely done. Let's hit with one weight. Tricep extension. We're gonna go one extension, one knee drive. Extension, drive the opposite knee. 30 seconds, right here. 3, 2, let's go. 1, pull up. Good, nice and stable, squeeze in. Good, 15. In 5, 3, 2, awesome. Grab some water. We're gonna do that again. We are gonna switch sides for that staggered deadlift though. So we're gonna pivot with that left foot. Our weight's gonna come in through that right foot. We're still gonna hit those curl and presses though. So just changing the staggered, only difference. Here we go. In 3, 2, let's hit it right here. Stagger, drive to those shoulders, and press. Clean, and up. Push through that front heel, squeeze into that bum. Feel that hamstring just get nice and long as you slowly come in to that deadlift. Good, shoulders away from those ears. Make sure you're nice and tall. 20, here we go. In 10, 5, 3, 2, awesome. Okay, one more time. Step out jacks. 1 minute, that's it. We're only doing it twice. Here we go. In 3, 2, let's do it. Good. Woo! A little bit more immediately awful than the time before. We're hitting that halfway mark. 30 seconds. Right here. Woo! Let's go, 20. Here we go, here we go. 10 seconds. We got this. Push through, 10. 5, 3, 2, awesome. Tricep pull, knee drive. Here we go. In 3, 2, drive. Good. Trying to stay as tall as possible. Squeeze in. Bringing that heart rate down as well. 3, 2, awesome. Grab some water. We're coming to the floor. Okay, to the floor. One weight. We're gonna start with our bow and arrows. So we're gonna load, lean it back, push out, and shoot, and switch. Okay, remember we're turning that chest. We're not rolling that body, but we're leaning back to feel that engagement. Pull back, center, switch, and lean. Here we go, 1 minute. In 3, 2, hit it here. Squeeze into that bum. Drive that belly button right back to that spine. Inhale. Exhale as you shoot. Good. We're hitting that halfway mark right here. "20 seconds. Woo! 10 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, awesome. All right, option A. We're gonna turn around. We're gonna hit our pike spiders. This is option A. So you're in. Oh, I'd love to see the butt mark right here. All right, That's humbling right there. All right, let's go into that pike. This is option A. Push that bum right up, then drive the knee in. You can come to your knees and drive to your wrist instead of your elbow. Option B is standing and just hitting that overhead press with that side knee drive. This is 1 minute, ladies. Here we go. In 3, 2, go for it right here. Drive either for that overhead press into that knee drive or that nice big pike. Drive that knee in. Squeeze that glute. Exhale as that knee comes up. Inhale as you pike or reach. Good, 25, right here. Here we go, last 15. Hitting that 10. In 5, 3, 2, awesome, right there. We're gonna go on our back, 30-second recovery. We're gonna sneak in a little core as we do this, but we're gonna do a chest press. Actually, no, we're not gonna sneak in core. We're just gonna hit that glute bridge. Hips are high, chest press, right here, 30 seconds. Let's do it. In 3, 2, drive into those heels, raise those hips, belly button's nice and tucked. Squeeze into that chest, hover those arms over that floor. Good. We are hitting 10 seconds right here. In 3, 2, awesome. Good job, ladies. Grab some water. We're gonna do that all over again, starting with these bow and arrows. All right, 15 seconds to take and grab your breath. And then we're gonna start with that bow and arrow. Nice tall back, belly buttons in. In 3, 2, here we go, 1 minute. Right here, draw that back, squeeze and press. Big inhales, you draw back, exhales, you press. Bum is super tight. Good, we got 30 right here. Here we go, under 20. Keep that bum nice and tight. Woo! Less than 10. Whoa, arms are getting it. In 3, 2. Awesome. All right. Either that pike to spider for that power move or standing overhead press with those side knee drives. Either option works nicely. Here we go. In 3, 2, hit it. Good, belly button just drives into that spine, whether we're standing or into that plank. We pull that belly button right into that spine. Good, less than 30, right here. Here we go, 20. Almost there. 10. In 5, 3, 2. Awesome. Right there. Turning on our backs, ladies, hitting those chest presses in that bridge position. 30 seconds right here. In 3, 2, hit it. Keep those hips nice and high if you can. Feel those chest blades move in towards each other. Inhale as you hover those arms. Exhale as you push up. Here we go in 5, 3, 2. Awesome. Right there. Take that break. We're moving on. Circuit number 4. Oh, we get to stay on the ground for this. Lovely. Okay, we're gonna hit leg drops. You can have 1 or 2 weights in your hand. If you're using 2 weights, you're gonna push them together. We're gonna do double arms, leg drop, come together, little crunch up. So if you're only using 1 weight, you hold that end to end, and it's the exact same thing. You do 1 leg drop, and then push that weight up, chin off our chest, chest comes up, roll it back down, hit the opposite side right there. So you're alternating those leg drops. Here we go, ladies. This is 1 minute. In 3, 2, that lower back. Go for it. Pushes into that mat. There's no bubbles. Squeeze into those glutes as you lower those legs. Belly button pulls into that spine. Modify those leg drops if you feel like that back's coming up, so you can always bend the knee, hinge through the hip, or don't come down as long through that leg. Keep it going. Nice and controlled. Just pump the weight up to the ceiling. Chest comes slightly off that floor. And we're pushing into that back. Keep that neck and shoulders nice and relaxed. Good, almost there in 3, 2. Awesome right there. We're gonna come to standing. Just 1 weight in our hand. Nice wide positioning. We're gonna do a lateral. 1, 2, 1, 2, drive up on that third. Okay, so you're gonna hit that stability, then come down, 2, drive up the opposite way. So you should always be switching every knee drive. Here we go, in 3, 2, let's go. Hit, lunge, lunge, drive, lunge, lunge, drive. Belly button pulls right in. Feel that whole core get nice and short as you drive that knee up. Good, halfway. "20 seconds. Here we go. Last 10. In 5, 3, 2. Awesome. Right there. All right, picking up that second weight. We're hitting T-raises. So 1 in front, 1 to side. Then switch it over. This is when having half my weights in the car is not a good thing. I can't go lower. Here we go. In 3, 2, go for it. One up to the side, one up in front, switch. Keeping those hips, chest, nice and square. Just to those armpits, shoulders. Flexion in those knees. Bum gets super tight. Exhale as you raise. Good, we got 5. 3, 2, awesome. Right there. Nicely done. Grab some water. We're back on the floor for round 2 here. All right. 15 seconds. Grabbing 1 or 2 weights, tucking those hips into the pelvis, gluing that back to the floor. Here we go. In 3, 2, hit it right here. 1 leg drop with those arms. Then 1 controlled crunch there. Squeeze it. Everything drives into that mat. Good. We are almost there. Woo, I think we might feel this one. In 5, 3, 2, and rest it right here. Nicely done. Let's come to standing. Gonna hit those lateral lunges with that knee drive. 1 minute. Here we go. In 3, 2, let's go. Drive into those heels. Pull right up for that stability. Good. Squeeze into that core. Nice and stable. Feel that whole core shorten as you draw that knee up. Here we go, halfway. "20 seconds. Here we go, 15. Good. Last 5. 3, 2, awesome. Picking up that second weight, we're hitting those T-raises. 30 seconds in 3, 2, let's go right here. Squeeze that bum. Exhale up. Good. Woo. 10. Here we go. In 5, 3, 2, awesome. All right, grab that water. We got 1 more. And we're back on the ground for our strength. A little bit of core action the last 3 circuits. Okay, so again, you can do this with 1 or 2 weights. If you're using 2, you're gonna have all the way on your back as option A, and you're gonna have them tucked to your elbow or tucked to your shoulder blades. Not shoulder blades because that's behind you, tucked to your armpits, that's probably the right thing. Then we're going to squeeze into our bum, pull up into that full sit-up, push, and roll it down. If you're using 1 weight, same thing, you're just gonna tuck to your chest, roll up, press up, and roll down. the full mod to that is that recline back and press either with 1 or 2 weights. All right, here we go for 1 minute. In 3, 2, let's do this right here. Squeeze into those glutes, belly button's nice and tucked. 1 or 2 weights. Start with the weight close to your chest and then press right up. Roll through that lower back as you come down. So it's controlled through that lower back, vertebrae by vertebrae, power up. Roll it down. Good, 20 seconds right here. In 10. Whew. 3, 2. Awesome. We're going to stand up for our low power cardio. All right. We're going to step forward with a lunge. Step forward. Swing back. Step forward, swing back. So you're only swinging on the way back. Now, if as you step back and you swing back, that could arch your back. So it could tweak the back a bit. So we want to make sure we engage that core. If you're worried about arching through that back, either A, lighten up your load, or B, switch to single. So you're just going to come back, up, and when we do it the second time, you can switch to the other side. So it's not overloading the back as much. You're not doubling the weight. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, go for it. So nice forward lunge, drive up. Forward lunge, drive. Keep that core nice and tight, bum super tight. Good, big breath in. Exhale as you pull back. Oh, those shoulders, man. Those shoulders. Here we go. Less than 30. Woo! 15. Here we go. In 5, 3, 2. Awesome. I love it when the Frozen soundtrack next door overpowers my music. I do too. It's like, let it go. Okay. But when we're doing swings, don't let it go. All right. We're going to do push-ups on the floor for 30 seconds. The modification to that is a hinge press, hinge press. So you're doing 1 press through that hinge, 1 chest press out. Either one works for me. It's 30 seconds. Here we go. Push-ups or presses. In 3, 2. Let's go right here. All right, with no mat, I'm going to do my hinge presses. These old knees can't take the floor. Good, squeeze into those glutes, belly button nice and tucked. Exhale as you pull away from that push-up. So as you push yourself up or press out with that weight. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2. Awesome, right there. Grab some water. We're pushing it. We can do it. We can do it. All right, ladies, back on the floor. Last round. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Then we stretch. Here we go. In 3, 2, that's that full sit-up with those thrusters. Here we go. Roll through that lower back. Woo! Oh, anybody else's shoulders want to like fall off, through them, declare independence? Woo! Ooh. 20 seconds right here. Here we go. 10. In 5, 3, 2. Awesome. Right there. Let's stand up. Hit those forward lunges with those swings. 1 minute, 30 seconds left before we stretch. Here we go. In 3, 2. Let's do it right here. Step forward. Good, bum. Super tight. Slow it down. If you feel like, whew, you're about to fall apart. We are halfway. 30 seconds. Right here. Woo, we got this, ladies. Good, who needs arms for the rest of the week? Seriously, what do we really use them for? In 10. Here we go, 5, 3, 2. Awesome. All right, push-ups or those hinge presses. Here we go. Last 30 seconds right here. In 3, 2. Let's do it. Good, squeeze into those glutes. Keep that back nice and supported. Belly button's pulled right in. 10. In 5, 3, 2. Awesome. Grab that water, ladies. Nicely done. Take some nice deep breaths, ladies. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Let's start with these shoulders since I can barely lift my arms. One palm down to the floor, one ear to that opposite shoulder. Lengthen out that neck. Big breath in. Exhale, push that palm down to the floor. Really feel that neck and shoulder get nice and long. As you continue to breathe and exhale, every time you exhale, push that palm down a little bit more. And we'll switch that ear over to the other side. Big breath in. Exhale, push down. Good, and then just roll those shoulders back and forth. Take a nice wide step here. Get into those hamstrings. Hinge through those hips. Hips come back to that wall, hands in front of you, push through those heels, lengthen out that body. Shoulders away from those ears. Good, and as we stay in this position, let's keep our left hand to the floor, right hand comes up, turn your chest to that right knee, squeeze into the back, open up that chest, still experiencing that nice long hamstring stretch by pushing through those heels, sending those hips back. And then bring one hand, or the opposite hand down, right hand down, left hand up, turn that chest to the left. And bring that hand down, curl that chin to your chest and start to roll yourself up. Bring those feet together, hand out for balance. Let's bring that knee up, draw those knees together, squeeze the glutes, and then tuck those hips out, lengthening out that whole thigh. Such a good song, isn't it? I love how you can kind of force your music on your kids right now. And my youngest, like we drive to Ringette and we're like belting this song out, like singing at the top of our lungs. Right here, Waiting for You by Richard Marx, by the way, since the people online who do this video later can't hear the music. And then switch over to the other side. Oh, nice. Is that from, because that's, yeah, I was gonna say that's from the movie, yeah. Well, even like Iris, like the Goo Goo Dolls, my kids were like, that's an amazing song. I'm like, how do you know that song? And they're like, Grey's Anatomy. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, I know. And shake that out. Let's take big breath up, grab that wrist, side bend, lengthen out that back and those obliques. Pull on that arm for a deeper stretch. Big breath up, over to that other side. I can still like see the video of this. Like, isn't it like they're all in white and then she's like, and it's like flowing white sheets everywhere. And I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong video, but I'm pretty sure. Pull. Oh, no, it's definitely not a Meatloaf. Very different video, I'm sure. Yeah. Yes, I would do anything for love, yeah. Good, swing that out, shake it out, ladies. Thank you so much. Monday sweat.